Hi YouTube, today is my 34-week pregnancy update video, and this week I had my home visit with my midwife. It was a little early. She usually comes at 36 weeks, but because she's going on vacation this weekend, she needed to get her home visit done now because she's not coming back until almost the end of February. So she came on Monday and everything looked really good. Heart rate was good. My blood pressure was, well, the assistant came and she was actually very surprised at how low it was. I think it was 106 over 60 something. I've only had high blood pressure with my pregnancies one other time, and that was with Charity, and part of that was not exercising, not knowing how to eat right, and I just pretty much ate everything and anything that I wanted, and that really took a toll on my body. In fact, it's shocking that I never stroked out with her, because there were a few times that my pressure got close to 200 over 100, which is really high considering my normal is 100 to 110. Last weekend, after I recorded my 33-week video, it was Sunday morning I woke up, and I think I had told you guys that I had been really nauseous and really hadn't been feeling all that well. Well, Sunday came along and I started having a lot of Braxton Hicks, a lot of nausea, indigestion. Just felt like what I felt like just before I had Mary, and I just didn't feel good. And so Sunday night I did contact my midwife, and she pretty much said, if you don't make it to 36 weeks, you're looking at a hospital birth with a NICU, and you have to make it to 36 weeks for you to be able to have a home birth. So I ended up staying home from church almost all day Sunday, kind of camped out with my tea and just chilled for the day. Monday morning came, I felt a lot better, and that was the day I was supposed to have my home visit, and so I actually got a lot of cleaning done. I felt really good, and I told her what had happened on Sunday night, and we kind of talked about that. And then once you know it, Monday night, I woke up in the middle of the night, couldn't quite figure out what was wrong, and you know, I'm sitting there thinking something's not right, but what is it? You know how you get that groggy state? Well, I finally figured it out. I was really crampy. I had a lot of back pain, and it was more Braxton Hicks. Although at that point I was concerned that maybe it was turning into labor, because it really did feel like real labor pains, and Art was pretty sure that we were going to be going to the hospital in the middle of the night. But I drank a lot of water and I laid back down in bed, fell back to sleep, and I felt better Tuesday, and the rest of the week has been really good until today. Now, we don't know if this has anything to do with it, but both last weekend and today we have some pretty big snowstorms brewing. Last week it was that huge blizzard they were calling for the Northeast, and then this weekend, we're starting tomorrow night, Sunday night, we're supposed to be getting another major snowstorm. My guess is the reason I'm feeling like this is it has something to do with the pressure change and the weather changing, and that's why I'm having all these problems. Today I woke up, it was just, I felt icky again, didn't want to eat, and just felt blah. And then I did eat something, drank some water, hopped back in bed, fell asleep, woke up. It was the same thing, the horrific back pain, the cramps, and I'm going, oh no, not this again. And everything did finally die down for the most part, but I still have a lot of pressure, and I've had a lot of increased bowel movements, which these are all signs of impending labor. So I'm trying to be really good today. I'm drinking my tea, just chilling in bed, not doing a whole lot. I've got not quite 2 weeks, because I'm 34 weeks on this past Friday. So I'm got not quite 2 weeks to make it to 36 weeks. My midwife is out of town until almost 37 weeks. So if I want her to deliver me, I just can't have the baby until after 37 weeks. The bed rest is really hard to deal with, particularly with the fact that Art does need to work at least some hours, and I still have to teach school. School has to happen each day for the kids. So those have been some challenges, but at the same time, they're also, that routine of having the same thing happen every day is comforting because you know what to expect. On Thursday, I found this large lot of Mary Kay that a consultant who had gotten out of the business was selling, and I got this huge box of Mary Kay for $100. So I asked Art if he could buy this Mary Kay to use for myself, some for charity, and then some for my mom and also my great aunt. We all use the stuff, and then just sell whatever we have left over. Yesterday afternoon and last night, going through all the Mary Kay, because it was a good sized box, figuring out what I wanted, what I didn't want, what my mom wanted, and then how I could get rid of it and sell it. And so last night I listed on eBay all of the leftover Mary Kay, and I felt great last night. I felt like I really accomplished something by doing that. In fact, I will put the link to my eBay store in the description below so you can see some of the Mary Kay that I am selling. All kinds of foundation and cleanser and all kinds of stuff. A little bit of color stuff, some nail lacquers, and just a bunch of stuff there that I've got to put on eBay. I'm still working on my knit sweater, and considering that I have 2 weeks or less left, I really feel like I need to hustle with it, but I'll show you how far I've gotten with it. So here's the back. That is all done. I finished this front panel all the way up, and here is the start of the second panel. I need to finish that and put on the sleeves. So we are definitely making progress. I don't know if I'm going to get it done in 2 weeks though. I think that's about all that has happened for week 34, and hopefully I will see you guys next week for week 35 if this baby can cooperate and manage to stay where it's supposed to be. But if you haven't had a chance, subscribe to me on Facebook, because I will be posting updates, particularly labor updates, on Facebook, and you can catch the latest news of what's happening with the pregnancy and the birth there on Facebook, and you'll find the link in the description below. So I will see you next week for week 35. Bye, YouTube.